Hello, this is Gray Hughes. This video today is going to show you the route that Kelsey took Abby and Libby on to get to the parking area near the Monon High Bridge trails. I've gotten to know Becky through messaging, and she's a real nice lady, and I feel bad for what happened. But all we can do is try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and perhaps somebody will remember something and call law enforcement. Now, this video that you're watching right now, it actually starts on Becky's property as they drive out. Now, you'll see up in the upper left-hand corner, this is the approximate time of day, and over here in the upper right is the Google Earth overlay. It's not perfect. The car is way too big and everything, but it just kind of gives you a representation on the map where they are. Okay. So like right now they pass that house, and then all of a sudden right now you're going to be getting, this will be a cornfield. Now this Google Earth image is actually more representative of the time of year where there was no leaves on the trees and so forth. The video that Becky shot for me and the video that you're watching was filmed in the summer at some point, and you can see that the foliage is green and covers everything. Okay, so keep in mind it's a lot. In February 13th, it's a lot bare, and the trees would look more like this tree right here everywhere. I'm not really sure why that tree doesn't have leaves on it. Oh, it must be something nefarious. Check out the owner of that tree. All right, so here's the drive that Kelsey took the girls on to get to the bridge. Now, here's how this situation went. At around 1 o'clock, Libby and Abby decided, hey, let's go to the bridge. So they asked Becky if they could go to the bridge. And Becky said, yes, you can go to the bridge if you can get a ride there and a ride back, but you cannot go if you do not secure rides. All right. So Becky had Libby call Derek. Derek is Libby's father. Derek was already on an errand for Becky, taking photos for her appraisal business. Okay, and he drove all the way down to Frankfurt. All right, and let me see if I can tell you how long. Frankfurt is 27 miles away. All right, so Becky estimated that at that point Derek would be back between 1.5 to 2 hours after, to pick up the girls. 1.5 to 2 hours. All right, so the girls left the house around 1:30, 1:35-ish, and they arrive at the parking area at about 1:45. Okay, now it's hard to know for sure because in some of this footage, Becky was driving like Mario Andretti. I mean, she was going really fast. I don't know how fast Kelsey was driving, but sometimes teenagers even drive faster. Okay, so, do what you want. You can watch this video and you can just see the route, and I think it's interesting, all right? It's interesting just realizing that, at this point they're just driving to the bridge and there's absolutely, nothing to fear, and they're just going to have a good time at the bridge, and Kelsey's driving them to that area. Now, Kelsey was just going to drop them off and then I guess go to a friend's house and then drive to work. Okay, and that's why they needed to secure a ride home, and Derek is that ride home. Now, I actually have Derek's route as well, and you'll see that in another video. It shows what I have is the part, when he's maybe 2 miles away coming back into town, and that's all on film as well, and you'll be able to see the timing and where he was when he made the phone calls. Okay, so he made a phone call at 3:11 and 3:14 to the girls. Both went unanswered. Okay, and cell phones take the last full minute too. So if you call somebody at 3:14 and 50 seconds, it says 3:14, not 3:15. All right, so I'm not sure exactly where they are on the overall full map. I do have another window open off to the side here. But I mean, really, this is just for you to watch. There was another route that Kelsey would take sometimes too, but I guess on that route you might ding up your car more with some gravel, so she didn't go that way. Yeah. Now, I know this will happen for sure. So during this video clip here, a car drives by, and then there's somebody else on a motorcycle that drives by. I will bet $1 million. Well, not really, because I won't pay it, but I will bet $1 million that somebody will take the image. Okay, I take that back. I don't bet $1 million. All right, I will just bet you anything that they will take the image, pause it, and zoom in and say, "Oh, look, that's the guy," you know, without any evidence at all, and then that person's face will get put out all over the place. Okay, so I always feel sorry for the people that even show up in any of the videos. So if you get hassled or anything, like here comes the motorcycle guy, right? Now you can pause it and boom, oh, look at, he had the hat on. I think he even had a beard and some glasses. Oh my God, it must be the killer. You know, that's the other case I'm working on right now is or I've been working on, it's not really even a case, it's an accident. The Kanika Jenkins case, they're the same type of lunacy goes on in that case as this one. However, that case has way, way more people, and it's like swimming upstream. Okay. Now, in this case, if you're new to this case, you should go back and watch the debunking videos I made before joining any Facebook groups of any kind. Okay, because you'll get sucked in to the same nonsense of seeing faces in the wood. Cars under the bridge, 16 people hanging from the bridge itself. It goes on and on. Hell, they even had organ harvesting in this case. That's incredible. It's like the same themes get brought up over and over and over again. Okay, now we're getting on the home stretch to the parking area. All right. So I think let's see where we're at. We're actually, coming up around here, and then there's a straightaway, and then they park the car. Okay. So I really appreciate Becky doing this for me, and I'm glad to finally get it out. I was going to just put this all in one big, long video. That was actually the cemetery right there on the left. The famous cemetery that the law enforcement parked at. A lot of people suspect the suspect escaped through the cemetery without being seen. But apparently he was seen, so it's probably not likely it was at the cemetery. Could be, though. So the parking area for the trails is coming up. And see that red gate there? That gate, I don't believe, was there prior to this incident. So you would just park here or near here and then just walk onto the trail as you've seen in my flow videos. Okay? So I hope this help you picture the route better, and I'll be doing the Derek route as well. I also have made animations on the bridge of the different photos that were taken and the suspect image. They're not really real long, but it gives you a better indication of what Libby was doing and what Abby was probably doing while on the bridge. Okay, so look forward to those as well, and I will talk to you later.